Anyway, I haven't made a video on this thing in a while. Probably, about a month. But, yeah. Day after Thanksgiving, when I went hunting, I was going to bring that thing along to give to my uncle. He said he might know a guy that wants it. But, ended up, this light right here didn't work. Like, it didn't even do anything. I mean, the other light on the other side worked just fine, but the other one didn't. But I never figured out what I'm doing for tailgate, so I ended up just taking this piece of plywood here and put a L bracket here, L bracket here, screwed them in, and then I got a screw here, screw here, screw there, and screw there. It seemed to work fine. I went, how fast were we going? Like 55 or something, and it didn't, seem to be fine. Nothing was coming off or anything, but yeah, so now I gotta get this motor off the trailer. By the way, this thing weighs like 200 pounds, so it's not light. It's not light at all. And then, yeah. Here's another thing I just found out. My tire is going flat. I mean, it went completely flat probably like 3 months, two? Like a little bit after I made that previous video. I don't remember which one this one's on, but yeah, previous video was like a couple days after that or something, and it went flat, and I ended up having to pump it up with a hand pump. Turns out it works really well, because our air compressor is shot. So yeah, a little trailer update. I still want to put a tailgate on. Oh, but when I put this thing on, I do have this board here. It's a 1x4. Going across the whole thing, I just have it's a small bolt going right through to put another L bracket here. And it's got a small itty bitty bolt right here, holding it on. Same on the other side, so you take off these 4 screws, and then you probably just take off these 2 bolts. The whole thing comes right off. So yeah, I wouldn't even have to take those 2 screws off. So, but I need to I want to somehow build a nice metal drop-down gate. That would be nice for this thing. That way I don't have to tilt the nose up like 50 feet in the air to get this thing to drop down to the ground. But yeah. So I need to figure out what the hell is wrong with that taillight, and I gotta pump up the other tire because we're planning on getting our Christmas tree here soon. Which it turns out I'm glad I didn't chip or cut off this tailgate or this extra tubing here for when it was a boat trailer, because that's gonna come in handy when we go pick up our tree. I mean, what is this? I would almost say maybe a 19-foot trailer, maybe. Just guessing. Probably off by like, who knows. But yeah, so I need to take the motor off the trailer. The sides have to come off, which is just 3 screws on each bracket. So 3, 6, 12, 18. Take out 18 screws and this whole gate comes off. Which, now that I think of it, is actually quite a bit, but whatever. At least I know what's going to be on there. So, that's the trailer update. I have used this thing quite a few times. I hauled this motor with it, hauled the lawnmower with it. What else did I haul? Well, I know I haul a load of scrap crap to the scrap yard and found out I got like almost $100 for all my aluminum cans I've been saving up for like a year. Pretty freaking amazing. But I've hauled, a couple things here and there on this thing. And it seems to be doing the job just fine. With the occasional, pick up here and there. Yep.